Hello again and welcome back. In this video I just want to expand a little bit more on holding a flower, on the breath work basically, because I feel like that's what's been helping me the most and I want to share a little bit with you all. And in the spirit of keeping to consistency, in the spirit of turning life into a meditation, I just want to share a little bit more with you guys, okay? So I feel it's important to lower the bar a little bit, basically. If we were to decide that we're now gonna start a new habit and you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do 20 minutes or half an hour or 40 minutes of breath work every day, the chances of you sticking to that are so slim. Whereas if you decide, okay, just 5 minutes a day, every day. Let's say you've decided I'm gonna do 5 minutes of breathing every morning before I start my day when I first wake up. That's so much more realistic and so much more doable than setting such an unrealistic expectation for yourself that you're probably not gonna make it past the first few days. Then you're gonna feel a bit shit about it because, you know, you've let yourself down. Whereas if you make it like such a small little 5 minutes a day, it's gonna be so much more doable for you, and some days you may even feel the urge to do more than that. So for me, for example, I've decided, I don't know how long ago, I don't know how long it's been now, honestly I can't say, I'm not even gonna try to guess because I don't remember, but I'm really enjoying to do the breathing every day. And I feel it's really helping me to create healthy habits. For example, I told myself today I'm gonna do another video, even if it's just 5 minutes long, that's fine. And I want to say I'm going to keep this short, but honestly I don't know. Now we're here and I finally got myself showered and dressed and the baby's asleep, and I found a spot that feels like a lovely green, and I've picked up this flower, and I don't know, now I've pressed record, so here we are. Let's see how long I end up blabbering for. But I just want to inspire you by sharing what works for me, and this has been working for me. So I decided minimum a Wim Hof guided breathing every day. And okay, if I miss it, I miss it. Like I told you about in yesterday's video, when one day I didn't manage it and it had gone midnight, but I hadn't gone to sleep yet, so you could consider it still that same day, whatever. You know, the beautiful angel's making a video.
Have you shown them the beautiful thing?
No, I'm talking about breathing. They don't need to know about your poop tank mission.
Show how cool it is.
Okay. Anybody interested in the poop tank? Ow, there's an ant biting me, these goddamn ants.
Just that we managed to make a sewage system would normally cost like
Whoa, I fell in a hole.
4,000 euro to get a septic tank. And we just bought a water tank on Amazon, and we're gonna have a pipe that takes out the pee in the ground here, and then a poop tank here, and it's ended up with like 500 euros instead of 5,000 euros.
Savvy.
And no digging neither, because I've been standing.
He's been here digging this big hole. How big is this tank?
And a 200 liter.
200 litre tank. Doesn't he look so funny in his shoes and socks and shorts in this crazy sun?
And to finish it on your theme,
Yeah.
I was focusing on my breathing the whole time.
Oh, perfection. So I was thinking to myself, I'm going to jump in the shower, then I'm going to either... Oh, there's more flowers. Oh, that one's still in the ground. Okay. I'm going to either get out my painting things and just paint 5 minutes, even 5 minutes, you know, or I'm going to stretch, because when the baby's asleep, I'm like, right, what do I need to tackle first, you know? I've done my breathing, and on my to-do list I was like 5 minutes stretching, 5 minute video, and 5 minutes of painting. Because if I tell myself just get the things out, for example to paint, and just do 5 minutes, chances are I'm more likely to do it than if I tell myself I need to get this painting done today. Then I might procrastinate and I might feel like too lazy and, oh, actually I just want to lay down and relax. But if I tell myself 5 minutes, then probably I'll paint for longer than that. And if I don't paint anything, if I just sit there and get all my things out and look at it for a while, whatever, you know, I'll forgive myself. It's okay. But if I don't even start, I don't even make the effort, like, do you know what I mean? Like, here I am. Now it's 5 minutes, this video. And that's basically the message of this video, that if you decide you're going to start a new healthy habit such as breath work, which I highly recommend, then don't set the bar too high for yourself. Tell yourself, like I told myself, okay, minimum a Wim Hof 11-minute guided Wim Hof breathing session that you can find here on YouTube. If you've never done it before, I really recommend it. It's amazing. And don't be discouraged if you can't hold your breath as long as he does. It's okay if you need to breathe in before he tells you it's time to breathe in, okay? Okay? So I woke up this morning full power energy. I had lots of dreams, and I woke up before the sun was up. It was still dark out. I don't know what the time was, and my mind was racing. I had all these ideas. It was overwhelming. So I just laid there and I did just one round. Oh my god, I'm standing in an ant's nest. That's why they keep biting me. So I told myself, even if I just do 30 in and out breaths and then hold my breath for a while, just to relax myself a little bit, that's enough to just because let's say you decide I'm gonna do the breathing every single morning before starting my day. That's amazing, and maybe you can do that, but perhaps one day you wake up late and you don't manage to do the breathing. That doesn't mean you've failed. You have the rest of the day. Just because you plan on doing it like this doesn't mean you can't do it later on. Doesn't mean you can't do it in the middle of the day. Doesn't mean you can't do it later on before you go to bed even. When you're laying there and about to fall asleep, that can be the moment. It's okay. You know, it's just about getting it done. Hence the title of this video that I've already chosen, that came to me as I was falling asleep, and I picked up my phone, I wrote it down so I don't forget, even though it's nothing exciting, you know. Consistency. Consistency is key. And what I'm trying to get to is that some days you might only manage 5 minutes, you might only manage a Wim Hof, and that's okay. At least you've done it, you know. And you're getting into the rhythm of creating good habits and switching up from perhaps 20 minutes of scrolling in the morning to breath work. And then perhaps there will come a day where instead of 5 minutes, you have the feeling of, I want to do half an hour. I want to do 20 minutes. I want to do a full 45 minutes DMT breathing. If that's the case, that's fantastic. But if you try to set yourself up an unrealistic goal, such as 40 minutes every day for the rest of my life, that's going to be overwhelming. That's going to be so hard to keep to. But if you tell yourself 5 minutes a day, make it so manageable and small that it's almost silly not to do it, that's the way to do it. And if this sounds like it's echoing the video that I mentioned to you by Florence Given in yesterday's video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out the video I posted yesterday, and then the link is in the description below of that video from yesterday. She talked about exactly this. And you know what? Oh, it wasn't an ant. I thought, how did the ant get in my eye? Do you know what? I'm happy that I'm basically repeating things she said, because I watched this video early on in the day, but I paused it with 6-7 minutes left because I wanted to be involved in a conversation that was happening between Rob and his grandma, and I didn't manage to finish watching that video because I just didn't find a moment until I was going to bed. And I clicked to see the end of this video, and I was mind blown. I don't know why I was mind blown, but the last 7 minutes of her video, she talks about how recently she started doing breath work every day, 5 minutes a day. And I was like, you know that feeling when you spit your coffee out, like, what? What did she just say? Because it was such a synchronized video for me to listen to everything she had to say. Her putting her thoughts into words felt like she was putting my own internal dialogue into words. And there she goes talking about this consistency and just 5 minutes a day, and how when she tells herself she's going to do more than that, then she might not keep to it, whereas 5 minutes a day is way more manageable. And I know that most of her target audience is the ladies, whereas a lot of the people following my channel, for obvious reasons, are male. So if she gets the message out to the girlies to do breath work and how it's changing her life and how she plans to do it for the rest of her life because it's that good, it's helping her health, her mental health, reducing inflammation, it's good for this, it's good for all these reasons, and there's studies now, we have the science to back it up. If you don't trust, just check out Wim Hof. It's all there for those who want to find it. So even 5 minutes a day, guys, I'm happy to be echoing her words. If she gets the message out to the girlies and I get the message out to all the gentlemen, then we're getting the message out there. Everybody should do some breath work, okay? And if you're not doing breath work, why not? Why not? Do it! Just do it! Okay, but yeah, that was my message today. Just try some breath work. If you would like some recommendations, then check out the description below because I'll link the Wim Hof. He also has a 5 rounds. The most common Wim Hof guided breathing method is 3 rounds, but there's also a 5 rounds one which is longer. I recently discovered this 20-minute breathing with Kashi that I found was incredible. And then there's also Namashai Yoga, who does the DMT breathing. If you know Mr. Traumatic, you probably have come across those before. But yeah, basically try some breathing, some breath work today, because there's no time like the now, and let's create good habits. It's been helping me a lot to just get in the flow of doing something such as breath work every single day and staying consistent, staying committed. Of course, it's good to stretch, it's good to do your yoga or dance or sing or whatever, but I think at the top of the pile, the best that I have found, the best that I feel like life has to offer when it comes to tackling our bad habits, replacing bad habits. For example, if you want to quit smoking, you can replace it with breathing. Pooh! And it's, as Wim Hof says, we can get high on our own supply. So there's no excuses, just do it, okay? And if you don't, that's also okay. I love you. I just wanted to share with you a little bit. And I just wanted to make another video and get myself back in the flow, in the rhythm of making videos. I'm enjoying this little flower. I hope you are too. Just put him here. Cute. Okay guys, I think that's me signing off now. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope that you do try one of the breathings. I hope it's really beneficial for you, and I hope you end up starting a new healthy habit like I have and reaping the benefits. That's it. That's all. I love you all. Take care. Where's the sun? Here's the sun. Peace. See you tomorrow, hopefully.